So my first year, bro, I remember the exact date. It was March 7th. I was like, I'm gonna take this 500, deposit it, whatever happens, just let it be. So that March 7th was a Thursday. And then by March 15th, I turned that account to 119,000.
No way. You turned $500 into $100,000? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the TFT podcast. Today here I have Alex coming from Philly, and his recent payout with TFT was over $30,000. So thanks for coming, man.
Nah, thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Philly, man. Tell me more about it.
Bro, when I left the house this morning, it was 30 degrees. So to come here, it's definitely
Is it about to snow over there already?
Actually, it's still Tuesday, but like small flurries. But yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. Where in Philly are you?
I'm right like outside of West Philly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's nice. I like it.
College area, right?
Yeah, around there. I actually used to live here in Miami for like a couple months.
And what's your background?
Guatemalan.
Okay, cool.
So my parents came here. They're from Guatemala.
They came originally to Miami?
No, they came to Philadelphia.
Straight to Philly?
Yeah, I was raised up there. And then I moved down here because I wanted to network more.
When did you come here? When were you in Miami?
I came here at the end of 2020, December. Okay. So 2020. Then I had to move back up in September of 2021 to help my dad with our roofing business. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I liked it out here. It's nice.
It was good while you were here?
Yeah. I like to come visit because I have friends out here as well. Mm-hmm. They also trade. So it's good to come down here and be surrounded by like-minded people. Because I don't really know that many traders up in Philly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, and people aren't really, they don't understand it as much over there, right?
Nah, because I started in IML.
Same with you, huh?
I'm hitting 6 years in February.
Since you started?
Yeah.
Since you ever learned IML?
February 4th, 2018.
Nice. So you got almost maybe one more year than me under your belt.
You've been, 5 years?
Yeah,
nice.
about, yeah.
It's definitely
been IML. I learned about IML too back in the day,
yeah. It's been a long journey.
So they have IML in Philly?
They had it when I was started.
Yeah.
That's when it started really taking off in 2018, 2019. And then 2020 just took off because of the pandemic. Mm-hmm. But when I started, that's when it just started coming into Philly. So that's where I got introduced into trading. Mm-hmm. But it's funny because I traded crypto December of 2017.
Yeah.
I got pretty much at the all-time highs. I bought Litecoin when it was at 300. Mm-hmm. And then from there, that was the all-time highs.
Yeah.
So I had my taste of taking losses.
Oh, for sure. I mean, especially in crypto, you can make good money. You really can, but you're going to have some experiences for sure. Definitely. Crypto doesn't really move the same as anything else.
It's, like I said, you either got to be able to accurately get in at the bottom or just be monitoring it.
Mm-hmm. Are you still actively trading or watching cryptos these days?
No. Right now, I'm just strictly on gold.
Just gold. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So I feel like everyone that tells me they just trade gold, I can put them all into a box. They have maybe similar personality traits, right?
It's funny because from 2020 to 2022, I was just strictly GJ.
But then you like those volatile pairs.
Yeah. So I was just strictly GJ. But then sometimes I'll add in gold, then I'll take out gold and just focus back on GJ only, and then I'll stick to gold only for a month, but then I'll just go right back to GJ. So one thing about me is I've traded multiple pairs at times. When I first started trading, I traded EU, GJ, GU, GA, XRP. I never really dabbled into indices like US 30 or NAS, but I've traded at the beginning. But now I realize that for my personally, I'd rather just focus on one.
Yeah. That's the thing. I'd say maybe there's two types of people: those who can easily trade 5-6 pairs at once. I'm not one of those people for sure. Yeah. You got to know who you are, right?
Yeah, that was me in the beginning because when you're first starting, you're hungry. Yeah. You want to trade everything.
Exactly. You don't want to miss any setup. Yeah.
So that's why I was trading every single pair. Mm-hmm. Whatever came, I wanted to trade it. But that's why I started cutting back down to GJ, GU only, and GA. Then it was just GJ and GU. Then eventually just became GJ.
Yeah.
And now, like I said, just this whole year, what was it? From the beginning of January to about August was just strictly gold. Then I took some time off gold and went to GU.
Why was that?
Just because I wanted
Like, it
to
was
like
messing
just
with your
slow it
head a
down.
little
Yeah,
bit?
it was slow messing with my head because you know how gold is very volatile.
Yeah, dude, 100%.
So I just went like a little quick break. So I went to GU. I traded GU from about August to October. That's where I made the 30K was with GU.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on EU? Why did you back away from EU? It's one of the popular pairs.
I don't know. It just never like caught my attention. And I know a lot of people traded too.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just never a pair that like I was.
Too boring.
Yeah. And also a lot of people traded too. And I realized like when a lot of people trade a certain pair, this person does this, this does this. So it can mess up a lot with your analysis.
Yeah.
So I'd rather just, and I mean, I know a lot of people trade gold too,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. It takes like, gold is its own beast.
Yo, 100%. That's what I was going to ask. Like, what is the strategy? How do you, trading this gold, you're being consistent?
It's definitely a tough pair to trade. But I feel like the biggest thing is have a system, have your rules. Like for me, I only trade from 8:30 to like 1. And then I only limit myself at 2 trades per day.
Yeah.
And the rate, when I start messing up in trading, is when I'm breaking those rules. When I start going through losing streaks, where are the habits? I break my rule, take more than 2 trades. Because, you know, trading is a very emotional thing.
Yeah.
So, bro, if you can't control your emotions, just that plan goes right out the window.
It's like when your rules is no more than 2 losses a day, and then you're on loss number 3, and then you just look at yourself and you just get that clarity. It's like, who am I?
Right?
Who took that trade? It wasn't me.
You take the 2 losses, and it's like it's still floating in that area. Like, because I trade supply and demand, so be trading around that area. You're like, all right, I got stopped out twice. But yo, this
and then you
third
take
one,
the same trade again, right?
And
Same
then keep
trade.
shooting down or keep shooting up. Nah, bro, one more. I have, especially with prop firms, you have the 5% for the day.
Yeah.
It's like, all right. And then when you get to that 4%, it's like, damn.
It's like, all right, now I gotta
Let me chill
stop.
out.
It's gonna get sketch now.
So that's why like it's good to have like those limits on yourself. And I know it's for me when I mess up and go through like a very bad losing streak is when I break those rules.
100%, yeah. That's like the only thing that leads to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say your win rate is about?
I don't really focus on win rate. I focus more on.
Do you know what it is though?
I have a low win rate, I'll say.
That's fine.
But I usually target like 1 to 5s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every trade.
So I try to aim for once because I like with gold, I'd rather just have like a set lot size than
Set
trying
set
to
risk.
because like I don't like to like because you're in the moment sometimes too.
You gotta just go.
So I like to look for trades like because with gold I'd like to keep my stop loss between 20-25 pips, which gives me like let's say for a 400K account, I throw a 20 lot and I lose it goes 20 pips. That's 4K, which is a 1% of the account. So I just calculate it that way than having to 18.88
Yeah,
or like a
no,
17.
there's no time.
It's like, no, bro, I'd rather just have my set lot, my set pip count, and set the target for at least a 1 to 5.
How did you come to find 1% risk worked for you, and why not higher or lower? What made 1% stand out?
Because I've watched like a lot of people, like I've podcasts that they talk about 1% is a good point to risk, and I feel like that's a good amount for me. Because I feel like a 0.5% isn't enough.
It's a little too
and
little, right?
Going more than 1% is like, why take the risk? Yeah. I'd rather like, especially with prop firms, but I feel like when it comes to like personal capital, that's just all based up to you.
Yeah,
because there's people
sure.
that they'll risk 10% of the account. But why? Because you're not limited to, the rules. So if you lose that 10% of the trade, you don't lose the account. And, that also messes with a lot of people in trading too. Because let's say they lose 5% in a day. Like, damn, bro, I'm a bad trader. I lost 5% in a day. I can't trade no more. They get the account taken. But, bro, if you're trading your own personal account then you lose 5% in a day, you still have your capital. It's like I talk about with my one friend. Let's say you have your own personal 100K account, right? You lose 5% in a day. You're still at 95K for the day. So, but in a prop
It's
firm,
like how much risk can you swallow?
yeah, but in a prop firm, you lose 5%, they take away the whole account. But that, you still have your own capital.
But that can be good though too, because it can teach people how to trade in a way that's like, that they're not gonna actually just blow their bread.
No, that's why right now I'm just sticking with prop firms.
Yeah.
Because it makes me stick to those rules.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like, trading with prop firms, especially with TFT. That's really the only prop firm I worked with this whole year.
So tell me about your background before we get into the strategy and everything. What was it like growing up in Philly? You know, with the community there. Like, how was your experience growing up and everything?
I remember in high school, bro. I was in my senior year. You know, everybody was going to university, like 4-year college. You know, and I was really dedicated to school. I wanted to go, but I messed up my FAFSA. I didn't put my mom's social security number by one number wrong, so I wasn't able to qualify for financial aid. So I had to go to community college. But in that time, bro, I felt really bad. I was like, damn, community college. I worked so hard to be able to get accepted to these schools, and now I can't go because I messed up. But I feel like that was really a blessing in my life.
Yeah,
because I learned. I went to school for free for 2 years because community college. And it's funny because then I transferred to the 4-year university, which was Temple. But I was only there for like 1 year and I dropped out. That's when I found out about trading. I had 1 year left to graduate.
Damn.
But I just found out about
What was
trading.
your major?
I was marketing.
Okay.
So I was just like, bro, I just want to focus completely on trading. Like I would be in my last semester at Temple, I failed all my classes. Because I would be in my class.
Why? You're just not trying at
That's
all.
when I found out about IML and about trading. I was like, bro, I want to learn this. I think my GPA was like a 0.8. I had like 3 Fs. One of the professors even emailed me. He's like, are you going to turn in your final paper? And I was like, I didn't even respond. And then
it sucks because y'all didn't have Chat GBT back then, huh? Because you would have been straight.
So, yeah, I was always wanting to go to school. But then once I found out about trading, I just went all in.
So what is the moment that you learned about trading?
It was because my friend, he's like, hey, bro, I have opportunity. Because I was always interested in like online, like ways to make money online. He's like, because, they try to recruit you. Let's do a Zoom call.
For IML?
Yeah. And he was like, they did the whole presentation. They sold me on that. Because, trading, they sell you on the make money off your phone, time freedom, Lambos and all that. But for me, trading is mostly the time freedom. Like being able to make money from wherever you want and just live life on your own terms. So that right there sold me.
Yeah. And what were your friends doing at the time?
They were on school, bro. I was
just continuing to college.
Yeah. It's funny because what is it? Yeah, they were in school. And I was the only one that really just went full in on trading. And I had so much backlash, bro. Because I was really dedicated to school. And then I had my mom on my case, my dad. And I come from a Spanish background.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, my dad owns a construction business. For him to see me sitting in my room on the computer.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. Yeah.
And then, he's out there on the roofs. And I come home, see he thought I was just in there playing games.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a tough, that first year was definitely tough. Trading.
But you stuck it out after the first year. And year 2, did you have any results or what?
Yeah, so my first year, bro, I remember the exact date. It was March 7th. I had already lost like $9,000, $10,000.
Of real capital.
Yeah, so I lost that from... And then also I invested in courses too, like mentorships. So I was in like a good $12,000. So then March 7th, bro, I was like, damn. I had $500. I was like, I'm going to take this $500, deposit it. Whatever happens, just let it be. So that March 7th was a Thursday. And then by March 15th, I turned that account to $119,000.
No way. You turned $500 into $100,000?
Yeah. And it's funny because when I tell people that in a week, it's like, what the fuck? Like, for real, bro? I don't know if I'm allowed to curse, but...
Bro, please do.
Yeah, so when I tell a lot of people that, like, what? And if you watch the last interview I did with Anna, I showed them my Myfxbook.
Sheesh.
Like, it shows where I did the deposit. But yeah, so that right there showed me that this is possible, bro. But it's just, are you willing to go through like those trials and tribulations to actually get to it?
Bro, what was that moment like? Please walk me through that. Walk me through that week, because that's like...
It was definitely a very interesting week. Because first I got the account from 500 to 10,000. And I'll show you the video I texted my cousin. He's like, bro, look. He's like, yo, on a demo account? He's like, nah, bro, it's real. So I screen recorded, showed him the trade, show him that it was a live account. And then from there, I grew it to...
So you didn't withdraw anything?
I withdrew $6,000.
You withdrew $6,000 at that point?
So then I had it back at what? So from 5 to 10, 6, 4. And then from the $4,000, I just started going again. I remember when I had the account at 93,000, bro. And I was like, I'm going to get it to 100K. But like I said, I wasn't just taking, like I was catching 200 pin moves, 100 pin moves on GJ and GU. So I was catching like swing moves pretty much.
Damn, that's nuts, man.
But at that point, bro, like when I just show that, I feel like that was just life showing me that it's possible. Don't give up. Keep going. Chase your dreams. And let's do it. And then ever since that, bro, nobody told me nothing. My dad didn't tell me nothing. My mom, like, they started having more faith
So
in me.
you did you lose that money? End up losing it, or you got
No,
to withdraw all of it?
Yeah, I withdrew like at least like 80% of it. Damn. But then I gave back. But like I always tell people, bro, it's a blessing and a curse. It's a curse in the aspect of like, I developed some very bad habits, over leveraging, greed. So like it was good, and like financial wise it was good, but it developed a lot of bad habits. So just how quickly it went up. Now every account I try to grow, I try to do that again. So I'll deposit $1,000. Let's try to grow it again quick. Deposit another 1,000. Deposit 5,000. Try to grow it. There's all these bad habits.
Have you been able to successfully do it again?
No, I never tried it again. And I don't want to, because I don't want to develop those bad habits. And if I was to try to do it again, I feel like it'll be like later on in life when I'm just like, all right, like I can do it. But I feel like I could do it again if I really tried. But I don't want to.
No, we need to make that happen live on camera, guy.
So,
seriously.
Yeah, so like I always tell people when I tell them like, oh, what, fuck? Like, oh, it's a lie. Did you really do it? But like I said, I'm grateful I have the Myfxbook to show. Because if not without that, bro, I would just be.
How much were you risking on a trade?
I was just going full margin.
Just everything.
But the thing is, like, once I would like get to my certain point, because like, I had my TP set at very high points, so like 4 daily hour. Bro, one of my entries, I wicked the weekly. Like if you look at the weekly candle, it was literally at the bottom, and it shot.
And
out
this
like
was
200.
in year 2.
This was year 1.
Year 1, dude. You're a prodigy, literally.
So, yeah, like
this is like not normal story.
And like I said, but for me, you know, I don't like to talk about it because then people are like, what is it? It gets like a lot of bad reputation. People think, oh, this guy's a scammer. But it's like, bro, I don't sell a course. I don't have a mentorship. This is just my story.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's not normal, but I'm grateful for it.
Yeah.
Because it's showing me what's possible in this world.
What would you say is like the sketchiest moment of that week? You flipping that account?
I remember, because you know, around 5 o'clock, like the spreads go crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I was up like 20 grand. And then spread just went crazy. It all came right back to like break even, but I didn't close out. And I was like, damn. You know what's even funny? I was like, let me add in more entries. So I added more entries, but it was just literally like a wick. Then it just shot right back down because it was continuing my direction. So that was, like, I feel like in that moment I was very confident in myself.
But yet you still gave up GU.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter. It didn't matter about the pair, really.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't the pair, but I don't feel like this last time when I had the 30K power GU, that was like my last.
Say goodbye to GU?
Yeah. But I like those pairs. I feel like they're definitely good pairs for like beginners or people that are just starting to start off.
So what was it about gold? Like, when did you first experience a gold trade?
Gold? Bro, that same year, 2019. And this is probably like from the bad moments of trading.
Yeah. I mean, everyone has a bad gold moment for sure.
So I grew the account. I made 11K profit in a day and lost it all the same day. Like I said, this all reflects back from the bad habits of trying to grow accounts, trying to, flip accounts. So I was like, oh, 11K in a day, let's keep going. Next thing you know, lost the whole account. So it was definitely, it's been an interesting journey.
And tell me about, when did you find out about TFT?
TFT, like I always heard about it like 2021, but I didn't actually start buying challenges till about this year.
Damn.
So 2022, because I've mostly just been working with FTMO, like for 2021, 2020, and 2022. You
had good success with them?
Yeah. So I had about the same payouts as I had.
You want to tell us the numbers if you don't mind, or it's up to you?
I'm grateful to say that I've made 6 figure in payouts from FTMO and the Funded Trader. And I also had a payout from Funded Talent. I don't know if you heard of them.
You got the last payout ever.
So that's probably the one that, made them go broke.
Damn.
But it was a 5K payout I got from them. But it's sad because, a lot of people, they like the prop firm. And then for them to just go and do that, a lot of people lost money.
100%.
So it was sad,
100%, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of complexities in this business model. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
People think it's so simple, right? Oh, you A-book traders, B-book traders, right? That's all they think it is. It's nothing like that, actually.
It's funny because when I got the payout, it was during the whole My Forex Fund thing, like when it just shut down. So, everything in that moment just went up in the air. Deal wasn't working with nobody.
Yeah.
Wise, they start having. But I have faith, I was like, I have faith in TFT that they're going to come through. Thank God they did.
100%.
But it's definitely, I can imagine, a very toxic industry, the prop firm.
Yeah.
Even trading in general, bro. Trading is a very toxic industry.
You see the people on Twitter, bro. You know what they're talking about. You know what they're saying. They're nothing good ever coming from their mouth, just complaining, this and that. They don't even have the right info. They're just making up stories and just let them talk, man.
Yeah, and like I said, the reason I think that social media is very toxic for traders is because a lot of people saw a lot of fake lifestyle, and a lot of it is fake until when you get behind the scenes and start picking at it.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't actually doing it like they say they are.
So
that's why I'm a big believer, bro, in focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself because, comparison is a thief of joy.
Yeah.
So if you start comparing yourself, oh, this guy did that, and then you're like, dang, why am I not doing that?
Yeah.
And especially for me, I'm about to be 27. So, there's people that are 22 that are, bro, way levels ahead. But then that's their journey. And,
exactly.
I'm grateful, So I also think about it in the perspective of, bro, imagine the people that start trading at 47, 50.
Yeah.
How do they feel when they see 19-year-old, 30?
Yeah.
So it's that's why I'm a big believer in just focus on yourself. At the end of the day, it's only you versus the charts.
Yeah.
And trading is 50-50. You're either right or you're wrong. Because there's only two options, bro. Buy or sell. Are you right or are you wrong? Are you following your rules? Are you, following risk management? And are you true to yourself?
And it's important that you said that because like what you said with, people learning trading at 40 and 50, if you are watching this right now and you're 40 or 50 just learning about trading, it's fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, guys.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about the experience. Because think about it, bro, people go to school for 4 years. Because I'm in my 6th year right now. The way I think about it, I'm going for my master's right now. I did my 4 years of my bachelor's.
Yeah,
now,
literally. That's a great way to think about it. Yeah.
I'm in year 6 now. And then, because think about it, to become a doctor, bro, it becomes, 9 years? 10 years to become a doctor? And people are complaining that they're not a millionaire in their first year of trading. It's
I know. It's where did you think that would ever happen?
Because, bro, people go to school for 4 years. They don't complain. I haven't made a single dollar in school.
In debt from school.
And in debt. But it's but you want to be profitable. Even first month in. It's crazy to see, the statistics of how many people actually make it to, year 2, year 5, even.
Yeah, I want to see what that chart looks like.
Bro, to see how many people actually get past 5 years. And, it's because you know what? It's a tough journey, bro, mentally. Trading may not be tough physically, but mentally, it will have you questioning yourself, put you to your lowest moments. It's just are you willing to get through those battles?
In those moments where you found yourself questioning yourself, what was it that allowed you to come out of it with the strong mindset still?
So I live by, I'm from Philly, so I live by trust the effing process. TTFP, bro, that's my motto. I'll go by that because at the end of the day, it has to work or it has to work. For me, there's no plan B. I'll go willing to go all in on this, bro.
Yeah.
Because why not?
That's the thing, yeah. You got to go all in. But not even just that. You got to go all in on yourself, too. Because it starts with that. It starts with the belief that you can actually do it, right?
And it's an end industry, bro, not just trading. Whatever passion you have, if you really are, you see yourself doing this, go for it. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Yeah.
And you'll never know until you do it. Because you know how many people say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And that makes you know a whole year went by.
It's hey, you ever started that thing? That thing you're talking about?
Yeah. And a lot of people get discouraged because they're not seeing the results they want. For me, I'm in year 6. I may not be where I want to be at yet. I'm grateful to see that I've seen results. But for me, I still have a long journey ahead of me, bro.
Exactly. And I was going to ask, would you say in your journey, was there a moment where you felt like maybe a switch flicked and you became profitable? Was there one specific moment where you're like, okay, I think I'm profitable now?
Definitely that first payout with FTMO.
First payout.
Yeah. And like for me, I consider that stuff that I'm in profit, but I feel like I want to get to that consistently profitable, like consistently muffled, like consistent monthly profits. And I feel like I still have a long way to go for that.
Yeah.
But then like, it just all comes back to me being true to myself. You know, I break my rules, and that day we're human. You know, we're not perfect, and I know I'm not perfect, but I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep going, because I said I truly believe that I will do it, and like I said, I have a lot of people that depend on me too, and I want to show that it's possible too, because you know, coming from where I come from, it's construction, school.
It's like, yeah, it's all manual labor.
You know what's funny? I just got my real estate license.
Really?
Yeah, but it's funny because I got it in August, and then I got a job at a brokerage. But bro, when I was sitting, I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't know why. I just want to get my real estate license because, you know, my dad has a construction business, so I just wanted like, but I feel like that was taking time away from trading, and it showed in my results. Because I'm not gonna lie, bro, when I got the
your
payout,
attention can only be spread so thin.
and then when I got the payout, it started showing in my results. Because I'm not gonna lie, I lost the account like next week. But at that time too, I was going through like, do I really want to be a real estate agent, or am I doing this because other people like are influencing me? But then I was like, nah, I put it on hold right now, the real estate career.
Yeah.
And like 2024, bro, just go all in on trading.
Yeah.
And helping my dad grow the roofing business too.
Yeah, like you had a moment where you asked yourself, is this really for me? It's like you got to know your why, right?
Yeah.
You can't just blindly jump into something because it makes money, right? I'm in trading because it makes money. You got to know your why.
Yeah, because that was about the same time I gave up gold. Because, you know, I was taking some losses on gold. I was like, dang, I'm going to take a little break real quick. So then I started studying for my real estate license. But a break for me is like a weekend.
Yeah.
I've never actually taken like a whole month off from trading. I think the most I ever taken off was probably like 2-3 weeks. Because then it's what I'm passionate about, you know. I love trading. It's what I'm like known for. But then I'm going to keep pursuing it. I want to get that doctorate in trading, as you say.
Tell me, how has TFT changed your life?
TFT, bro, you know, I love the community. It's great because like it allows you, because bro, it's hard to save up $400,000 for the average person, or $300, even a $10,000 account. You know how hard it is for the average person to save up $10,000.
Impossible for most.
And then with that money, you're even more attached to it because you work so hard to put it, and then put it into a trading account and then lose it.
You'll lose your shit.
Like, I feel like that's worse than losing like $100 fee versus a whole 10K account.
100%.
So it's good because it allows, especially in countries like, let's say Guatemala, for example, or countries outside the U.S., that they could get a 5K account, 10K account. Those countries, that's a lot of money, bro.
Yeah.
So for the fact that they have those opportunities, and like for me, I'm grateful because I have that opportunity to get like the higher funding, or I'm even able to purchase those higher accounts. I'm grateful for that, and that. But you know, a lot of people don't have that blessing.
Yeah.
So the fact that they're able to buy smaller accounts, like it's definitely a big plus for a lot of people nowadays. And when I first started trading, prop firms weren't even that around like that.
Yeah.
Like
I
2018, 2019, they weren't around, and now, well, we got how many? I don't even know.
Yeah, a lot.
But there's a lot, but like how many actual good ones are there?
TFT.
And like I said, I've only worked with TFT this year because I have like a spreadsheet, like the prop firm chat about.
Has it been a whole year?
Yeah, since January to now.
Yeah, nice.
So it's been, I love this, bro.
I'm listening to the way you speak, and you keep mentioning you're grateful, and that's very important. You got to be grateful, even no matter where you are in the journey. If you're just starting out, if you're in a slump, if you're losing, right? No matter what, you need to maintain the gratitude.
Because at the end of the day, that's really all we have is, you know, be grateful. Stuff's going to happen, you know. Nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
Like, one day you could walk out your house, drive down the street, hit a pothole, boom, tire gone. So it's like, you just got to be prepared for unexpected and just, bro, take those hits. It's not like, what is the quote? It's about how many times you get up after you get hit.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not about how many times you fall. It's how many times you get up.
Yeah. So I think that's really powerful and have faith in yourself. If you truly believe, like envision, yo, I'm going to get to this point. I'm going to get there one way or another. Even if it's the most uphill battle.
Yeah.
But, bro, just go for it. Like, for me, you know how I've lost a lot of challenges, bro.
Yeah.
And I've
how
bought
many?
them. I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I don't have no shame in saying it. I've
Yeah.
bought 70 challenges since I started in 2020.
Yeah.
And but then they like that's just what I've
It's
done.
what it takes.
But then
Sometimes
they,
it's what it takes.
but then they bro, that one account can make up, and that happened to me in 2022,
Mm-hmm.
bro. 2020 to 2021, I didn't get a single payout. Well, I did get the one payout in 2021 from the 20 time, but I didn't get a single payout, and I was more negative,
Yeah.
just buying challenges, and then 2022, bro, all the money I spent on challenges made it right back
Instantly.
in like 1 month.
That's the thing people don't realize is like
Yeah.
you can change your life in one day. It can
So
happen. It can unfold in one day.
So it's like they say, bro, you could be losing for 5 years.
Yeah.
Like, dang, bro, no, another year, I'm gonna keep going. Then year 6, bro, just take off like a rocket. But it's
People
just,
aren't willing to put that work in.
But it's like, are you gonna get to that point? Are you willing to go through everything to get there?
Mm-hmm.
If not, and if you quit, well, you start back at 0. If you quit, what? All that for what? So that's like for me. I feel like if I was to quit trading, bro, all the nights of
Down the drain.
bro, I remember there's been nights where I fucking like my phone like got mad. And
Oh,
chucked
bro,
it,
I've done it. I've smashed my iPhone before. Yeah.
So, you know, it's very trading will bring out like another side of you. But the thing I like about trading too is like it makes you appreciate more like money wise. Because for example, let's say if you can make $100 an hour trading versus going to work for 8 hours that make $100.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes you, that's what I'm saying, like it makes you realize the time value.
100%.
Time is very important because that's one thing we don't get back. Money comes and goes.
Exactly.
You can lose
You can always
$100
get new
today.
funding, right? You can
Yeah.
buy a new account right now.
Yeah, let's say I lost a challenge today, right? I lost a challenge. Bro, save up, buy another challenge. But what I'm not gonna get back is the time.
Yeah.
You know, the experience is something that's very important in this.
Yeah. Do you have any friends that trade?
Yeah, I have a lot. Well, now
You put them all on, or what?
no, it's funny
How do they-
because a lot of like the people I've met that trade, like they're all outside. Like I have friends all over the world from trading. And that's the
Nice.
other great thing I love about trading. You know, it allows you to meet people with like the same mindset.
Yeah.
Like, like one of my best friends. He lives here in Miami. He trades. He started like a community called Forex House Miami, and I was like one of my best friends. And you know, he started the community. I've met so many great people, man. Like through trading.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be
100%.
here.
No,
bro.
same. I'll be honest. Same here.
Like I really
Really.
think about it. Like if it wasn't for trading, bro, I wouldn't be in this room right now.
And it's like the kind of people you want to be around too.
Yeah.
It's not like, wishy-washy people. Everyone's laser focused in on what they want to do.
Right. And it's dope to meet people like that because, bro, I love hearing people's stories.
Yeah.
Like to see, like, dang, bro, you went through that. You still here? He's like, yeah. Like when I love telling my story too, but I also love listening to more to people's stories because, like, dang, bro, I commend you, bro, that you went through that.
Yeah.
That you did it. Keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Keep trusting the process, keep doing it. And I really, like, for me, I really hope that everyone wants to listen to this and they're in that very low point, bro, you got this, yo, keep going. Trust
Yeah.
yourself, have faith. You're here for a reason. And it's like,
So you can't see the end of the tunnel, but just keep going. The light's almost there,
yeah,
right? And in prop firms or valuation firms, it's getting it's a growing industry. It really is. Soon, everyone. I think there will be a moment where everyone will know about this.
oh,
right?
yeah, for sure.
It's still kind of low key. You got to know about trading. You got to know what it is, right? But I think there will be a day when this is literally the career of choice.
Oh, definitely. Like I said, it's a good skill set to learn. Because, like I say, you use trading, bro, trading could fund other businesses that you may interest in.
Mhm.
Like, let's say you want to use trading as a vehicle. Like, for me, I want to use trading as a vehicle to invest into real estate.
Yeah.
Because that's why I got my real estate license, too. But the main reason is because I want to invest into real estate. So whatever profits I make from trading is to reinvest into real estate, to build assets.
And then once you get to that point, you don't need to rely on the
Mhm.
trading anymore, right? Because you have other sources.
Yeah. And I feel like you should use trading as a vehicle to pursue your passions. If you want to become the best cook in the world, and you could do that through trading, build some capital. You want to become a photographer, soccer player, baseball player, anything, you know. You use trading as a vehicle.
Yeah.
But it's going to be hard work. It's not going to be easy for sure.
What would you say is the number one skill that you've learned from trading?
Definitely discipline. Are you going to follow, like I said, follow your rules? Are you going to sit there and do what you say, what you wrote down you're going to do?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the biggest things I learned.
You want to share your rules with the audience?
Yeah, so I have no more than 2 trades per day. Risk 1% per trade from 8:30 to about 1. And like I said, target the 1 to 5. Like I said, some days it's not going to get the 1 to 5. So anywhere between 1 to 3, 1 to 5. But that's like my main.
Minimum 1 to 3 for you.
Yeah. So, but I like to go for the 1 to 5 trades. Because on gold, that's what, like 20 pips stop, 100 pips.
Mm-hmm.
And gold in the day can move 100 pips.
Yeah, gold, you can, the upside is there. You can definitely make a killing.
Yeah.
What was your best gold trade? Do you remember?
It's the one I told you when I made the 11K in a day and lost it all.
That was one trade.
Yeah. So I guess that's a good trade.
Yeah.
But right now, 2024, just strictly focus on gold and just master it.
Yeah, tell me about your strategy on gold now. I want to know.
Yeah, so for me, I do, top-down analysis, price action. So I use the daily and the 4-hour time frame. That's like my structure, like, where am I at in structure, where's price trying to head to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 4-hour, 1 hour is more like my day, intraday, see what's doing. Because, price it's structure within structure. It's not the daily builds up to 1 minute. The 1 minute builds up to 5 minutes. The 5 minute builds up to 15.
It all tells a story.
1 hour. So what they say, price is fractal. I've
Yeah.
heard that saying before. And
Yeah, what are your thoughts on that? I feel like that could be a little controversial.
I feel like
I mean, it literally is, right?
I feel an aspect because at the end of the day, each time frame has its own structure,
Mm-hmm.
but each structure is building up the higher time frames. Because if you go to the daily kind of a big shoot up. On the 1 hour, you'll see like structure within to build that. So that's why I think structure is within structure.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever go weeks or days without trading?
Now I usually try to catch at least 1 to 2 trades a week.
At least a week.
Yeah. So like I said, some days I won't see a setup, but with gold you usually get a setup for a day.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you can get moves going up on gold, going down, right? You don't really have to stick.
One thing I
to
realized
a
about me
bias
though
as much.
is I can't scalp. I
can't scalp?
I don't like scalping because I'd rather be in a trade for at least an hour. Like my average trade is like 4 or 5 hours. I don't like. I don't. It's not my personality because I'm a very patient person. So I can't. I don't know. Scalping has just never been my thing. But I commend people that do it because there's some really amazing scalpers out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, scalping gold is tough. It might be impossible.
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, you're gonna get wicked.
Yeah, that's the thing about gold too is it wicks a lot.
100%.
And that's
How
what
do you avoid that?
That's where it comes back to the keeping those rules. Because let's say the first
If you get
position
wicked?
you wicked out, second position, all right, that's my rule. And then that third one, like it's still floating in that area. He's like, one more. But then what? Let's say you do win that trade, right?
Then you're fucked up. You're fucked up, right?
You're like, if you win that trade, you're happy. But at the same time, you broke your rule. So like,
It's like bad. It's really more bad than it is good. Yeah.
because what if you didn't win that third trade? You broke your rule and you took a loss. So
And then what? Now you just won. What, you're gonna go again?
Then
No,
it's for fun.
So what made you decide 2 trades is where you want to cut it off at? Because now I use a similar system. I do 2 1% trades, and then I cut it off. That's basically what I have.
Yeah, because especially like I said with prop firms, bro, 2% a day,
It's less than half of the daily,
So
right?
it's-
So you're
yeah.
safe.
and then you still live to fight another day.
Yeah, and
But now if you
it's
lose
all
4%
about
in a
exactly.
day.
Yeah, you don't want to lose too much in the day.
So that's really the most important thing is that daily.
Mm-hmm.
And people got to read rules, bro. You know how many people have lost accounts because they don't read the fine print?
Yeah.
Because like, let's say, so I know with TFT, the Royal account,
Mm-hmm.
it's equity based.
Drawdown.
So let's say you're a swing trader, you gotta be careful of the equity. You gotta look like it tells you on the dashboard, your account cannot go below this.
Yeah.
And then people are like, bro, I didn't lose 5% in a day. It's like, but equity wise, you did. So you definitely gotta read the fine print.
Would you say you like balance based drawdown more than?
I don't mind equity based because like I said I keep track of it.
Yeah.
But balance based is definitely like for people that are more like swing trading because they don't have to worry about that. But equity based.
What would be like the perfect challenge for you?
I like the Royal Challenge.
Royal Challenge.
That's the only one I've been buying for like the past couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing only the Rapid.
Yeah.
For like the beginning of the year, but then I switched over to the Royal, and it's dope now that they have the 14-day withdrawal. So
it's good.
That's definitely a big bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your tips for getting a withdrawal?
Tips for withdrawal. That's definitely trade what works best for you. You know, at the end of the day, there's so many different trading strategies out here that, and this person, this is the best trading style. This is the best trading style. It's like, nah, bro, follow what works best for you. Aim for at least, like, especially if you're a beginner, aim for, like, bro, even 1 to 3s are great.
Yeah.
Catch 3 of those back to back? Or even if you don't catch them back to back, but let's say you take 3 losses, right? Mm-hmm. And then that one trade of 1 to 3, you're back and break even.
Yeah.
And then say you win the next 3 trades, you're up 3, 6, 9%. You pass the challenge. Well, it depends which one you get. Yeah. So, even if you aim for a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3,
somewhere in there, trades, that's like a sweet spot, I think.
You could, because the most profitable traders, bro, they don't have these high risks. They can make 2% a month.
Yeah, and that's the thing that people need to realize is, like, the more capital you get, you can lower your risk down so much. Like,
what is, like, the hedge fund?
0.25% risk, right? You're never going to blow your account at that point.
Yeah.
And you're still bringing in big bucks.
Bro, even let's say, you have I usually buy the 400K challenges. Mm-hmm. So, bro, let's say you make 2% of that a month. Was that 8K in a month? Mm-hmm. Bro, do you know how hard it is for someone to actually go to work and make 8K in a month?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They can't. Would you say that there's an account size that's easier for you to pass? Like 400K versus 200K, right?
I definitely like the higher capital. Like,
it feels easier to pass almost, right?
Yeah. Because that's the thing, too, is, like, especially for people that they're used to trading, like, smaller capital. Mm-hmm. But let's say that jump, bro, that mental jump from 10K to 100K.
Yeah, it's huge.
You're seeing bigger numbers now. Because
instead of
risking $100 per trade, now you're risking $1,000 per trade. But at the end of the day, it's all 1%. So don't look at the money. And a lot of people, bro, they trade for the money.
Yeah.
But let's say you're floating.
I used to be like that. Bad.
Bro, me too. So I stopped looking at trading and money.
Yeah.
Instead, I started using it as probabilities and percentages. Because at the end of the day, 1% is 1%. Whether it's $1 million account, $100,000 account, $500,000.
Listen, I remember my first $1,000 day, and I thought I was the shit, man. I was like, literally, I'm quitting my job today. Literally, I was feeling way too much on that trade to be up $1,000, right? I'm thinking about all the hours I worked in that day, and I'm like, look, it doesn't even add up, not even close to 1,000, right?
Well, what the average person makes, like $600, $700 a week.
Yeah.
So for us to be risking, like, especially with the higher capitals, risking $1,000 per trade.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It really is.
And then you catch a 1 to 3, make $3,000, where you could be done trading a month and still live nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, social media has messed up so much. It's like, bro, you're not having 50K a day. What are you doing, bro? Even if you make $100, $200 a day trading,
that's good. You're ahead of most people.
What's the average person make a day? Like $100 a day, 120. So it's like, and it's like, I know some construction guys, they pay them $200 a day, like, to go work.
And that's good for them, right? And they're happy with that.
$200, even $300 is like, you're nice.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, it depends on the state, obviously. Mm-hmm. But like $200 in a day, bro. But mind you, you're in the sun, under the
you're
like
beating your body
down. $200 a day, working.
Your knees are going out.
And then you're complaining that you only made $20 trading. It's like, bro, what?
You're not there yet.
So that's why platforms are very good for that now.
Yeah.
Because, like, the barrier of entry is smaller now.
100%.
Because save up $10,000 and go trade it. I feel like people will be more emotional trading that. But then it's just, bro, trade, follow your rules.
Just take it slow, right?
What's the rush?
The worst thing you can do is rush it.
A lot of people try to rush it because, this guy, he did 50K today. And that messes with a lot of people, man. It's very sad to see how many people think that they're failures in trading because they're not making 10K days. Bro, go out there, look at what your expenses are. What are your monthly expenses? And what account size do I need?
Just try to get by. Just try to get by, right?
Like, why try to rush to that, 6-figure month, even a 5-figure, 4-figure month? What's the rush to get there? It's going to come. If you truly believe in yourself and know that you're going to get to that point, like that vision is out there. And once you already spoken it onto existence, I'm going to be a 6-figure, 7-figure trader. It's already out there. Now, what are you going to do today to get that? What building steps? It's just all about taking those steps. Because then
So you believe in manifestation. That's a big thing for you.
I truly believe in manifestation. I feel like what you speak, it may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but if you truly believe it's going to come, bro, go out there and chase it. So I feel like people should speak higher themselves too.
Oh, 100%.
It's like, don't put
people
yourself
don't realize like they could be talking negative in their head like 90% of the day, right? And they don't realize it's just the cycle.
It's definitely a crazy cycle because, bro, if you start talking negative about yourself, it's going to result. Because it's like,
going to show.
Damn, bro, I'm a bad trader. But that's the thing, we're human, bro. It's tough to control. Because I've been points, like, even recently where I'm like, dang, another challenge lost. But then, like I said, it's just, I'm going to buy another challenge.
One, keep going.
Run it back. And
keep going. As long as I'm breathing, I'm on the charts, right?
It's a business expense, I consider it.
Yeah. It really is. Like, think about it. In what business can you make money for absolutely no money, with no investment, right? You need to buy a product.
Whatever
you
business
need
you start, you need to have some type of skin in the game.
Yeah.
Like, no one's gonna come like, oh, here, $10,000.
Exactly.
Do whatever
it's
you want.
Not real.
Like, unless you're blessed like that, if you are, bro, that's all I have for you. But not a lot of people are, especially nowadays, how the economy is, how everything is.
Yeah.
Bro, it's tough out here for like the average person.
What do you think's coming next?
I don't know, bro. It's very.
It's getting real.
With how things are nowadays, you can't expect like.
You never know.
You never know what could happen. So it's like, but at the end of the day, whatever else is going on outside in the world, bro, focus on your world.
Exactly.
Focus on what you could do, and just. Bro,
everything else is just noise, right?
Everything
just focus on you.
Distractions. And it sounds a lot of selfish because it's like, oh, I'm just focusing on myself. But at the end of the day, bro, the only person that's going to save you is yourself. Yeah. And it's like, I heard this one quote that says, bro, if you want to help your mom, help your dad, help, those around you that you love.
Help yourself.
You got to help yourself first so then you're able to provide back.
Exactly.
Because if you're not doing good.
Then you're making it harder for them. Then they got to save your ass. All right?
So it's like.
Bro, people don't get that.
And like I said, it sounds selfish, but in reality, is it? Because you're being selfish right now. But at the end of the day, you're doing it now to later on give back whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like my goals, bro, is to retire my parents, give back. Because, my dad's 53 now.
Yeah.
He's doing roofing.
Yeah, I know how it is. You see your parents working. It's like.
My mom cleans houses. So it's like, they never been able to experience life because they just work.
Yeah.
So it's just like be able to take some stress off their back. But in order to be able to do that, I need to make sure that I'm good.
100%.
So to be able to do that.
Yeah, so what's the end goal now with trading? You told me a little bit about 2024, where you want to go, but what's the end goal? Do you see yourself trading literally until you're done?
I do, bro. Because at the end of the day, I would definitely like to have like a big, couch.
Just keep going. There's no limitations, right? There really is none.
Because I know there's a lot of people that says, oh, like now that I'm at this point in my life, I'm going to go focus on other things. But the thing about me, obviously I would like to get to a point where I don't have to trade no more, but that's not going to come without me giving my time now.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all we have is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have these visions later on in life, but I'm not going to get there until, I keep doing the work. But yeah, I do see myself training for at least another, 20 years.
Nice.
Because like I said, my dad's been roofing for 30 years, bro. So and I'm only at year
time
6.
Flies, man. It really does.
Yeah, so I definitely see myself trading.
What is one last tip you want to give to people watching this right now? What is one last message you want to leave them with?
Go out there, believe in yourself, trust the process, don't give up ever. And man, have faith. Every day you wake up, tell yourself, I'm the best. I'm going to get to it. And man, just take pride in yourself, Don't let nobody tell you, yo, it's not going to work. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do it. Because at the end of the day, you should be telling yourself, I can do it. And, yeah, man. And live by the motto TTFP, trust the effing process, and let's get it.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for hopping on the pod. If you want to leave your Instagram.
Yeah, my Instagram is Atrabs. So ATRABZ.
Sweet. Make sure you guys go tap in. And we'll see you on the next episode. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me, bro. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure's mine. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next episode.